now listening to the Pootcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Pootcast. Thank you, Peyton. So today, it's Peyton, Josh, and Amy, and me, of course.
Yeah, I can say my own name.
Sorry. Today we got
Peyton.
Amy.
You guys, I don't know if you've noticed or cared at all, but we've been gone for a little bit.
2 weeks. We're back.
We're back and we're better.
Yeah, we weren't anywhere special. We
We've
just
been here.
We've been lazy.
Yeah, that's really what it comes down to. We've just been lazy. Well, we've been kind of busy too, though, I guess.
Yes.
We're a little rusty. Okay, sorry. Today, what are we talking about, Peyton?
This was your idea. I'll let you handle this.
No, but I was asking you.
As if you're hoping that I remembered. I do.
Yeah, and I was just hoping for you to give me what we were talking about, and I was going to explain it. But
Okay, we're talking about music.
yes, so today we're going to talk about, I don't know, our top artists that we enjoy or listen to.
I'm aiming a gun around, so if everyone gets quiet, it's because I'm holding them. By
Yes,
the way.
Peyton just bought, or his father got him he paid for it. Peyton paid for it.
Yeah. It's a 1911, a Colt 1911. Makes me feel
Cool.
yeah.
It's a pistol for those of you people who
It's
don't
a
know
hefty pistol.
gun
45.
talk. Yeah, it's yeah.
Amy, do you have anything to say about this?
Okay, thank you.
Nice, I like it.
Amy, why didn't you shoot the 1911 anyways?
Because my tummy was hurting.
Oh,
And I was cold, so I just came inside.
oh.
Oh.
Well, you gotta shoot it sometimes.
I did have plans of going pee when I came in here, but
And then you just
I
ended up.
just ended up on the couch. Peed there.
You peed on the couch.
Yes.
I wish.
Nice.
So yeah, well, I guess we can talk about this a little bit because this is.
Oh, hi. End of the barrel.
Sorry,
I saw right down the end
I'm
of
holding you at gunpoint, like I said. But yeah, the 1911. This is a newer one, even though it's like the old style. If you look up like an old 1911, if you've ever played World at War, Call of Duty World at War, it looks just like the 1911 that's in that game. But yeah, there's a new feature on it that makes it so you have to actually be holding the grip for it to fire. So that's pretty neat. Because people have gotten in trouble before where they shot the gun without actually meaning to shoot it.
Yeah.
They've added this recent attachment that makes it so you have to be holding the actual handle for it to fire, which is nice.
This is some true stuff.
Yes.
Safety first, kids.
Safety first. Yeah, guns are not toys.
They're kind of toys.
They're kind of okay.
A little
Yeah,
bit. They're pretty
like
fun.
adult toys.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you could call a car a toy, you know?
Not like those kind
Yeah.
of adult toys,
Yeah, I was
Josh.
phrasing. Sorry.
Oh. Yeah. So.
Because like you could kill yourself with one.
Yeah, you could kill yourself with a car, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could kill yourself with a dildo. If
You
we're
could-
talking about adult toys.
You could kill
Yeah.
yourself with
You know?
pretty much anything, really.
Four speed battery powered dildo. Kind of like a blender. You know?
What happens there? How do you get deceased?
How is
Well,
it like?
you're like, oh God, how does it stop, you know?
And how is it like a blender? Does it have blades?
No, it's like a blender in that it's as powerful as one.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you can make a
Christ.
smoothie with it.
Maybe.
Virus and threat protection.
Uh-oh.
Wow. All right.
So yeah, we're talking about music.
Yeah.
What kind of music do you guys like? I wanna.
I really like trap music and country music.
I like to cry to trap music.
But I really like when like when country songs have like rappers. That's probably my favorite.
That's weird. That's a weird.
Bottoms Up featuring T.I. by Brantley Gilbert. Take a listen.
There's not a lot of those.
There's like quite a bit actually.
Oh, really? I'm not a buff on the
I
topic.
used to be into hip hop, but that kind of faded out
Gross.
once I gave
Yeah, I'm
up
not
the
a fan of
hick
that.
life. I still have every Upchurch song on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give it up.
Would you say you enjoy Upchurch?
Yeah, some of his songs I don't skip anymore.
Would any of his songs inspire a tattoo? Maybe.
No.
Okay.
Never.
I mean, that was just a question. Josh, how about you? What's your music taste? Because I don't know if I've
Are we
like
passing the gun?
Yeah, the gun is
I think
our talking time.
the talking stick.
Hello?
Yeah, you gotta talk.
Yeah,
You
I'll
gotta
talk to the gun.
no, put it in your mouth.
Oh,
Put it in your
sorry.
mouth.
Don't put the gun in
I'm
your
not
mouth,
gonna
please.
put the gun in my mouth.
Dang. All right. Anyways, what kind of music do you like, Josh?
I like a lot. I like a lot of music.
What would you rank like your number one? Maybe one or two.
Probably hip hop,
Hip hop,
number one.
like old school, or do
Both.
you like the new
Yeah, I like
new
both.
little bit of both?
Yeah.
Little Dr. Dre and then some Lil Pump.
God,
Not
I
Lil
love
Pump.
Lil
Not Lil
Pump.
Pump.
No.
I'm not a.
That was just a metaphor.
I have so much Lil Pump in my...
He hasn't
Oh.
really. I don't know. Me and my friends would listen to him kind of every now and then as a just to spice it up. Cause he's got some okay stuff, but
You're such a
Catchy.
fucking
yeah, it's
hoe.
really catchy.
I love it.
So
That's probably his
You're
worst
such
song.
a fucking
Yeah,
hoe.
I'm not
I love it.
I like the beat.
Peyton likes that song.
Yeah.
Yes. I spent many hours listening to that song.
Spotify #1 song.
Yeah. When it first came out, I thought, wow, this is there must be a deeper meaning behind this, because the music video was so weird, and then the lyrics seemed kind of like it seemed very cryptic to me.
I see.
But after looking into it, there was no extra meaning.
Yeah,
So
no.
How much research did you do into this music?
I
Into that
listened to
song?
it a lot trying to figure things out.
Did you like?
I love doing that.
Did you like dig deeper, or did you just listen to the song?
I looked up meaning and the meaning of it, and nobody knew. So I
Oh.
thought maybe if I listened to it, I'd figure it out.
Oh.
I don't think there is a meaning though. I think it's just
I think he just loves
Yeah.
hoes.
yeah.
Yeah, I think
It's really weird, and it's cool, but yeah.
I sket it.
Escatit.
spaghetti.
Okay, so Josh likes hip hop, new and old,
Yeah, I do.
both good genres.
Are they two different genres?
No, they're like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I
Like-
guess kinda nowadays
I
Yeah.
guess
because it's very distinct.
because like it's like trap music,
Yeah.
or then there's old school hip hop. I
Yeah.
guess because people are still doing like old school hip hop style stuff,
Yeah, for sure.
but so like I feel like it's two different. Can be put in two different genres. Like it's all like rap
Yeah.
and stuff, but there's like trap.
But yeah, as because hip hop's pretty young, so
Yeah.
it's like, as it keeps getting older, like more stuff will probably happen.
Yeah.
I would like to point out this has nothing to do with this, but I'm just scrolling on the book, and somebody from Milwaukee on like the marketplace goes minivan 2000 Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and it's the Kendrick Lamar one. The only people that have shared it on my timeline are people in Colorado, and I'm very confused how like they saw this on the marketplace.
'Cause they were
Interesting.
high.
Probably. They're like Milwaukee. They don't.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
It's funny because
It's not a real car.
yeah.
When does hip hop stop being old and start being new?
It's a tricky one.
Yeah. I feel like when like the I don't know, because there's like different eras in music.
Obviously,
Obviously.
you'd consider like 70s and 80s hip hop to be
Yeah.
old. 90s of probably, yeah. Even early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Poot.
50 Cent. And
Gun. Bang.
I have the gun now.
Yeah, I just handed it back.
I'm looking at these thumbtacks and getting flashbacks.
Yeah, just don't dump them on the
That
floor
could be
or
a
throw
rap
them.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stepped on so many. You have no
Speaking
idea.
of David, who did that?
We
Popped up in my suggestion.
we would like to take a moment of silence for a fallen soldier,
This
David
fallen
Bernicki.
soldier.
Amy's
Yes,
showing us
very
a
sad.
picture of him as a
Sad.
baby.
Him and his
He-
brother are.
He had
so
surgery the other day, and he made it out completely
He's
fine.
alive.
Yeah. So I don't know why I'm being all dramatic about it.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's-
just
he's
not
actually,
being cool
like-
and he doesn't want to come out.
Yeah, he's kind of being a pussy.
Yeah.
My knee hurts. Well, that's why I got fucking surgery to make it feel better. I walk.
Yeah, we were
Right,
trying to
right.
convince him to come out.
Yes.
I mean, it's kind of understandable, but
Yeah, we were
But-
semi-joking.
yeah.
But when you're
But,
sending
like-
pics of you walking down the stairs,
Yeah.
you
I
can't-
feel like you're fine.
he could have sat right here. His leg would be elevated on the mini fridge.
No danger here.
For those of you listening, that was him removing the clip. Or is that a magazine?
It was a
That
magazine.
is a magazine. Okay. My bad.
You want to know the difference between a magazine?
Yes, I
and
do
a clip?
actually.
So a magazine, it has a spring in the bottom. It looks like this, and it loads upwards like that. A clip, there's a few different types of clips. There's one, like the M1 Garand type clip is one that just holds the bullets together, and then you stick it in the top, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And then there's also the type of clip where it holds the like the revolver bullets. So then when you pull the cylinder out, you can just put all six
Oh,
in.
yeah.
That's a clip too. But
Okay.
a magazine is anything like this that loads.
Okay. So
Yeah.
with like an LMG, with that big drum that they're holding the bullets on the strings or whatever it is, would that be
Like
a
the-
clip or a magazine?
Like a chain.
Yeah, like chain fed.
That's called a chain.
But like what about the box that it sits in, like underneath the gun?
Well, if it can either be a drum magazine.
Yeah, but so it's kind of like a drum magazine, but the bullets feed on a chain. But the bullets.
Yeah, I mean, then it's chain fed. It's not
Okay.
a magazine. That's just a holder for it then
Oh.
at that point. Or if you want to be, if you want to do the slang word for it, drum or a barrel. They call the drum magazines barrels.
Yeah. Or titties.
I think that's a you thing.
Yeah.
No.
Never heard that one.
I like that though.
Chopper got double D titties. No. Double drum. 100 round mag.
Wow, this is covered in oil.
Yeah.
Yep.
Delicious.
Gotta keep it nice and lubed up.
Yeah, they actually gave me gun oil with it.
Yeah, I saw.
That'll be
Nice.
cool.
Nice.
Where did you buy it, Shields?
Shields.
Schules.
Yeah.
Schools.
Schools with with two E's instead of O's.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's not wrong there.
Yeah. You heard it here, folks. So, Peyton, what kind of music do you like?
I listen to a lot of different types of music. Like a lot.
You listen to a lot of different kind of music.
Yeah, a lot of different types of music.
What would you say your top is, or a few?
I don't know. Well, I listen to a lot of blues. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
I don't know. Genres are weird for me because it's kind of hard to define a lot of genres. And then how specific do you go? Like I like Delta blues, specifically. Like I don't
See, I don't know anything about blues really.
Same.
Me neither.
You want to get us learned?
Well, I forget the keys, but blues has a certain style where they play the like regular melody part of it in a certain key, and then when they do solos, they change the key, whereas most other genres keep it the same key all the way through the song. So that's a certain bluesy thing to it, and then I mean, I don't know how else to describe it. Usually they just talk about their lives and what's going on. It sounds cool, so I don't know.
Would you ever be interested in writing blues?
It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
It's not like a difficult thing to write. Yeah. You can kind of just like write any lyrics, even if they rhyme or not, and then add like a kind of a riff in between each line, and then you got a blues song.
Like an ad lib.
You can. I think that's what a lot of old blues is. It's just them like playing and talking at the same time, without any lyrics written down. So
And it's kind of just telling a story.
yeah,
Interesting. That's kind of cool.
they don't really do that so much anymore. But
I feel like not a lot of. Well, I guess a lot of music does that. Like they tell a story.
yeah. Well, a lot of genres came out of blues. Like rock and roll came out of blues. So did even rap did, technically. Well, see, actually this is interesting. This is what happened with rap. From my understanding is they had blues and then they added like more of a focus on the beat, and then that came out with R&B, rhythm and blues. And then in my opinion, cuz rap came out of R&B,
Yeah.
I think they dropped the blues part and just kept the rhythm.
Yeah.
That's how I think. So I mean, in that regard, rap came out of blues too, and rock and roll, country is still really bluesy. So, yeah.
Because with like country, it's got that twang, like kind of like bluesy twang, you know?
Yeah, the country. Well, the main country scale that they use is very similar to the blues pentatonic scale,
Yeah.
but there's like they like to. What they like to do is instead of just playing the note, they like to play like the note but a little bit lower, like flat, and then they like to bend the string
Yeah.
so that it makes it a higher pitch.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what country does, but yeah, it's pretty neat too. I do like country.
Yeah.
So,
Interesting.
Yeah.
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 Country's alright.
It's not my favorite.
like it.
Yeah. It's alright.
I'll listen to it though.
Yeah.
yeah,
One time we made Marty sit on the couch and listen to the whole
Luke Combs
Luke
album.
Combs album.
Good times.
And we made him rank each song and tell us why he picked that number.
Is that rankings on that notebook right there? Unless it was ripped out.
Your favorite was what was that song?
I gave it a 7.
It was that song.
No, actually, I gave it an 8 technically.
Even though I'm leaving.
Even though I'm
that
leaving.
song. It's a sad song.
Yeah.
I listen to it all the time. The Pootcast.
Yes.
I drew on it.
Josh, you listen to a lot of Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, I like
Really?
that.
These are
The oldies.
Those are video
not the
These are
oldies,
top
but
music.
Oh, we
The,
had
the
the.
old stuff.
Have we talked about this before?
not on the podcast.
Wait, do I have my top songs ranked on there? I wonder what they were before.
Like your all-time?
What?
Your all-time favorite or country favorites?
Both, I guess.
Okay, we'll start with
All-time favorite songs would be very difficult.
We did top 5. And these are what Peyton's were. 5. Nothing from Nothing by Billy Preston.
Ooh.
Do You Want Me by Salt and Pepper.
Ooh.
Little Bitty by Alan Jackson.
That's a good one.
Be Careful What You Wish For, Luke Combs. And Tomorrow's Gonna Be a Brighter Day by Jim Croce.
Does that hold true?
I mean, it's not exactly the same, but it's close.
I don't know why I picked Lose Yourself. I don't listen to that song ever anymore.
You just wanted to be part of the culture.
I used to
Fucking
like
Smile
Eminem when
by
I was
Yeah.
younger.
When
and
it was
now
good stuff.
Yeah.
Now I really don't
Yeah.
like Eminem. Like, I don't even like his old music.
Crooked Smiles.
Yeah, I haven't really listened to it either.
Just when I listen to
Here's your-
Eminem,
I
I
found
think
it.
of my cousin, who is like he was really into drugs, and he got his girlfriend pregnant like really early on when they were like 16, and now he
Oh.
works like a shitty.
You gave reasons of 5.
Because that's what he used to listen to all the time.
guess
was
so.
Eminem.
I don't even
so now
remember
when I
which
hear
one that
Eminem,
was.
I think of just like being trashy. I don't know. That's what I associated in my head with. Because that's what my cousin used to listen to,
Yeah.
and he's So
Moon Over Mexico is only a 6 for me. Better Together. I'm glad you gave that one a 7 because that's probably the best song on the album.
Moon Over Mexico is my least favorite song on that album.
I really liked it.
That was the only song.
He
I
gave Beer
took
Never
off.
Broke My Heart a 6.
Song's
I
pretty
like that one more now, actually. I'd give it like an 8.
It's about alcohol.
One Too Many got a 7.
One Too Many is just a good party song.
I like
Yeah.
that one
Yeah.
too. I guess that's
You
an 8
gave
now.
Dear Today an 8 as well.
Dear Today, I did.
Dear Today.
I don't remember what
It's a
those
good
songs
song.
were.
I don't really listen to this album.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That was a while ago. Because when did that album come out?
November, right?
Yeah,
I think so.
that is
Peyton
one.
and I hung out in his fucking
Yeah, and then
office.
I literally, like, we were gonna listen to it out here, but I like wanted to be nice to my parents because they were sleeping above me. So we moved into the office to listen to the album, and then my mom decided to wake up at 2 in the morning or whatever and go out and sit in the living room. So then she got pissed at us because she could hear the music, but like we literally moved over there so she wouldn't.
We like secluded ourselves in the office.
Yeah,
So
so that
listen to this.
so that they couldn't hear us. But then she's like, "I'm gonna get out of bed and go out in the living room."
And she comes coming down the stairs, opens the door, and says, "Turn that down."
Yeah.
It wasn't even that loud.
I
Like,
know.
You guys are being so disrespectful.
we were gonna go into the other room, but it was cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
So yes.
It is cold.
It's very cold out. Well, it's not like today, but it was very cold out.
Today was nice.
Today was very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever pulled a Jack Wissey and listened to an entire band's discography?
No.
Never.
Well, probably. Not like
No,
it just
not
sitting.
fully. I haven't like tried it, but
One Direction.
Does that mean listening to like every single one of their
Every
songs?
album.
Every album.
I've done that
Yeah.
to One Direction.
I've done it.
what about like
twice.
singles too? Yeah.
Yeah. I've done it
but
twice.
I would never rank them all.
Oh yeah, I didn't rank them. I just listened to them. I was gonna rank
Wait,
Brooks and
who?
Dunn. I did Brooks and Dunn,
Oh, I remember
Yeah.
that you started it.
and then I actually listened to everything, and then I was gonna listen through it again to rank it all, and then the computer I was using to do it I had to use for work, so now I don't.
Should
Have
I do it
anything.
with Frank Sinatra?
You should.
Okay, I will.
I bet you Frank Sinatra has a lot of.
Oh
music,
yeah, he
though.
does. I've
Yeah.
went through it a little bit.
Jim Croce would be easy. He only has 5 albums.
Yeah,
One
Frank's
Direction
he's
has
got
5 albums.
he's got a ton of like different. I don't know if they're albums or if they're just like Spotify playlists or what, but he has like a ton of like just Christmas music and like just
Oh, yeah.
certain like types of music,
Oh.
Yeah.
which is like, I don't want to. I might skip the Christmas album.
I was gonna listen to Elvis Presley's discography, but he has like 14 movie soundtrack albums.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
And he's starred in multiple movies.
Yeah.
So like all of he made a bunch of music for those movies and it's all trash. And then he has multiple Christmas albums too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, look at this discography. It's just look, Ultimate Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, that says 2017, so does that really count?
and yeah, I've listened to every
Oh
Jim
my
Croce song.
God, I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah, I
How many
Holy
albums is
cow.
that?
it's a lot.
I don't know.
Yeah. And then I listened through all of Earth, Wind, and Fire's discography.
That's not bad.
I've not
I
listened
want
to.
to listen to. What
Well,
are
I
you
gu-
saying?
I guess some of the artists I listen to, they don't have that many albums.
I want to listen. I want to do
One
MF
Direction
Doom
has
too.
5, but they have deluxe versions.
I've listened to all of Luke Combs' albums, but he only has 2
Yeah.
Oh.
because he's a pretty new artist.
Yeah. Let's see.
One Direction's about to come out with another album. I can sense it.
I thought they broke up.
Yep, they're coming back this year. I
Okay.
can sense it.
Okay.
I could listen to Flatbush Zombies. They have 3.
That wouldn't be bad.
Actually, they have 2 and a single. But I've already listened to Vacation in Hell. And actually, I think I've listened to their entire discography.
You know Primus, right?
Yeah.
Earth, Wind, and
think-
Fire's like first 3 albums are very similar to Primus,
Yeah, I think you've said that.
and then after that they're more like
Got groovy.
yeah, they're very funky.
Yeah.
Now if you've heard September, you know what they're like.
Yeah.
But their early albums are interesting.
Might have to take a listen.
Yes. Yeah, highly recommend Earth, Wind, and Fire. I listened to the first album and I was like, this is pretty good. I'll go to the second one. And they just got better.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah. But it takes a while to listen through 12 albums.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
They only have 2 albums. Sorry, I was looking at music. I really enjoy like rap, hip hop, kind of like Josh. Some new stuff, some old stuff, a little bit of in between.
Yeah.
Is there an in between? I don't know. Kind of. Yeah. Yeah.
I'd say like early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of that stuff is its own breed.
But I
Yeah.
feel like early 2000s was more an R&B feeling than like a
Yeah.
hip hop
Yeah.
feeling.
I guess that was like the
There's
transition.
definitely still a good amount of like good hip hop, like early 2000s for sure.
Yeah. Definitely.
But yeah.
Yeah, Joe Rogan, if you're listening, please.
Come on the podcast.
We're getting desperate here.
4 retweets, bro. 4 retweets.
Yeah, if we can get
5
more of
likes.
those.
Dude, I put it on my story.
Yeah.
Maybe Joe Rogan will add you on Snapchat so that you'll see that on your story.
Hopefully.
Fucking retweeted it.
Joe.
Yeah, we need to.
So when we get Joe on, who's talking on that one?
Me.
Not me. bro.
I'll talk.
You don't want to talk to Joe Rogan?
She doesn't like him.
What?
I don't know.
Why don't you like Joe Rogan?
I just get bored of it. I get sick of it. I used to watch it all the time.
So you don't have So you don't have a problem with him. You just.
Got sick of his
So you have your.
YouTube channel.
Rojogan. I want to learn about how
Powerful.
chimpanzees are really tough,
Yeah.
but in person this time.
Explain to me how marijuana works.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan.
Explain how when you eat it, it's processed by your liver and
Yeah.
creates a different chemical.
Yeah.
So then it's like a different feeling than when you
Uh-huh.
smoke it.
The-
He's only said that on every single podcast he's
Yeah,
ever made.
pretty much.
Call 1000 something.
Yeah.
He's got like 1,600 episodes. It's
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah.
We've got
What
22.
about his discography?
Joe Rogan.
Single episode.
Oh my-
Oh my God. No, they're
Some
they're
some of
way
them are like
longer than an
longer than
hour.
that.
Some of them are like
2 to 3 hours.
I think you have
More
that
than
on the wrong
that.
way.
How?
I don't. It's not like
It's too big.
it's
on
too
me.
big on her
Oh.
because you're a man and you're
I am indeed a
Your shoulders are broader.
you have broad shoulders.
So it doesn't even like make me stay up.
Well, your shoulders are back more than they usually are.
Yeah, a little bit, but
So yeah.
so yeah.
Yeah.
so yeah. Do we want to like say like kind of what artists we listen to, or do you not want to like put yourself on the
when
spot?
they did the recap thing, Apple Music and Spotify.
I'll have to look at.
I'm not ashamed to admit it, but it's kind of embarrassing.
Oh, from like your 2019 one.
Yeah, let me find it.
Mine's right here. My number 1 song was "Look Back at It" by A Boogie with a Hoodie.
Mine was Fifi by 6ix9ine featuring Nicki Minaj. And I'm not ashamed to admit it, but I'm kind of embarrassed by it. And then 2 was Kiss Goodbye because I was really sad for a while.
My number 2 is "Every Season" by Roddy Ricch. And then "Drip or Drown" remix featuring Lil Yachty by Gunna.
My number 5 was Sad, and 7 was Lucid Dreams.
My number 9 was 1400 999 Freestyle
But like
featuring
my top
Juice WRLD,
artist,
Trippie
I
Redd.
think was Ariana Grande.
My top artist was A Boogie.
When do you guys know when it came out? Like the
Mm,
artist thing? Was that
no.
December?
I think so.
Around, yeah.
Yeah, I don't use Spotify. I use Google Play Music, and they don't show you what you're talking.
That's lame.
That is,
Yes.
From 2018, I had one. somehow.
Me too. Where'd it go?
I had one too.
Oh no.
I think I had
Yeah.
a 2017 too.
I didn't have a 2017 one, but I had a 2016 one.
I kind of wish I could go back in time and see. I think I know.
My number one song of 2018 was "One Number Away" by Luke Combs.
Nice.
Okay.
Mine was Bottle Service by Shoreline Mafia.
I have a lot of Luke Combs in mine.
Where the hell is mine?
My 2017 was "I Fall Apart" by Post Malone.
That's
I
a
like
banger
to listen
though.
to sad songs.
I think I know what my top songs would be when I was a kid.
I don't even have 100 on. Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
When you were a kid?
Yeah, when I was in like middle school. I bet you it was a Flo Rida song.
why? Why
No.
do you assume that?
Florida?
Yeah, Florida. Not the Panhandle. The opposite of the Panhandle, like Miami.
The Squidward nose?
Yeah. Miami. What is that song called? Oh,
Can you look
Is it
at
hot in
through
here?
No.
Spotify?
what is that song? It's a cover of like an old English song. Like Right Round, I think.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
that's it.
spin me right around.
Yeah, it's a cover of like an English song, like a British song.
Yeah, and that song plays at Savers sometimes.
The
Yeah.
British version? I like it.
It's
And okay, if you know "Faded" by Kanye West, well, that's like sampled from another song that also starts off the same. And sometimes I hear that man's intro voice, and I think I'm about to get Kanye West playing, and it's not.
Okay,
Damn.
you reminded me. I'm gonna go on to my songs that I've added, and I'm gonna scroll all the way back to when I first got this, which was a long time ago. Okay, so my first song that I ever got on Google Play was "Come Out and Play" by The Offspring.
Nice.
I was a big Offspring fan.
I don't even know who those people are.
You know who the Offspring is?
Yeah, you do.
Kind of emo.
They're
Yeah.
not emo. They're
What-
punk
what's-
rock.
Yeah, I
That's
never really
emo.
listened to punk rock.
Punk.
You're wrong.
like pop punk.
No, like they. Okay, so the lead singer has frosted tips. Like he gives like a Guy Fieri vibe. That is not emo.
No, that's like
I listen to a lot of Through the Fire and Flames by Dragon Force too.
I listen to a lot of Nicki Minaj.
I know.
I have a
Aware.
playlist.
I'm aware. I Trippy Red.
I remember I went through a phase where I listened to choppers, basically. I got pretty good too. Like I was fast.
Yeah. Tech 9.
Yeah.
Worldwide Choppers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
I saw Tech Nine in concert once.
yeah, I was excited when Rap God came out because I'm like, oh my god, I listen to this type of music.
Fast
Me.
rap.
Yeah.
In 8th grade, I learned all the words to Busta Rhymes' part and "Look at Me Now" by Chris Brown.
Nice.
Busta Rhymes has a lot of very fast songs, and he was my favorite actually back in the day.
I listened to a lot of like classic rock when I was growing up. But that's
Listen
like
to a lot of Jay-Z.
What
growing
kind of
up.
classic rock?
like Guns N' Roses, Aerosmith.
I was known as the Guns N' Roses kid in middle school. Really cringy. Have you seen old pictures of me, dude?
Yeah.
I had the long
Hey, you look like
mushroom
my
hair.
brother.
I was skinny though. Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Colin's
it that
gonna
way.
listen to this and he's like, damn.
Yeah, sorry.
Peyton really did that to me.
Oh shit. Here we go. I think.
Ooh, did you find it?
Amy, when are we having your dad on the podcast?
I
You
don't
still haven't
know.
asked. him.
Boro Mojo.
We can have him.
No, I don't know.
We can have him come to.
I'll DM
when
him on
we're at-
Instagram.
We can schedule an appointment at the office, and he can be there, so it's not here. You know.
What would you guys even ask him?
Oh,
I don't know.
Talk about his glass making stuff,
Yeah.
bro. He's an interesting guy. He runs a very successful local business.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And we're trying to succeed.
Yeah.
So you gotta get knowledge from people with
Yeah.
experience.
We're following the Joe Rogan philosophy. Just get on everyone
Yeah.
that we can get our hands on.
Yes.
Everyone.
Yes.
That's interesting. Which we need to get Charlie Brand on too,
Yeah.
because he is going to talk about root beer.
Yes. Okay.
I'm hyped
so
for it.
Sam Shuffle wants to come on.
No.
I was shut down really fast.
He'll just talk about his how he gets supreme on the drops. He'll be like, yeah, so this is what you do. Sit
Well,
at
if he
home
has
and
like
refresh
if
it.
he like has a lot of knowledge about a certain specific thing, then maybe. But I don't think he does.
Oh,
Really.
he's so annoying.
Like Charlie has a lot of knowledge about root beer, which is why I said yes to him. And your dad does glass making stuff,
Blowing.
which is glass blowing. And so, uh, that's interesting too.
yeah.
But it's just like we can't just have anyone on because they want to be on. They have to like, have an expertise in
Yeah.
some way.
Yeah.
Like Owen and Ernie. We still need to get them on.
Mm-hmm.
Chance.
The rapper.
No.
Hey, I snapped him one time and he left me on open.
The rapper.
That's ghetto.
Hey, he opened your snap though.
Yeah, at least
Should I
Most
snap him
don't do
again? See
that.
if he
You
opens
have
it
his-
again? I haven't added on Snap.
What was it like the?
Subscribe to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but before it
Yeah.
wasn't like that.
Oh really?
Yeah, this was in like 2015.
Oh, that's sick.
Dude, I started listening to the Pretty Reckless when I went through my first breakup.
On September 26, 2017, I slid up on his story and said, "Do it, no balls," and he left it on open about he was gonna cop this yellow. Man,
Well, at least he read your shit.
that's my only flex, honestly.
That's
Like the acid rapper, but he's like not verified, which is really weird.
My second.
Interesting.
Or my second
He doesn't
played
use it
song
anymore.
last year
that's probably why.
was "Strawberry Fields Forever" by the Beatles. The first one you probably don't know.
I don't know that song.
I used to listen to the Beatles.
I love the Beatles.
Oh, he has a new one.
I only know their hits, really.
They have probably the biggest discography.
I am
Their
the
shit's
walrus.
Insane. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, I've tried listening through some Beatles albums, and it just is so weird.
I have a
Yeah.
story about the Beatles.
Because, well, it's like they have, like you'll have a really good song, like one of the best songs you've ever heard, and then the next song will be just one of the worst songs you've ever
Yeah.
heard.
Yeah.
So it's weird. But yeah, Amy,
So I think I was in 4th grade when this happened.
did
But
you meet them?
No.
Paul McCartney?
That'd be a flex though.
Mm.
No. So my grandma, my aunt, and I used to go on trips all the time. Like we'd always go on vacation together around these parts, and I listened to like the entire discography of the Beatles.
There's no way.
I don't know. It's not that long.
I thought it was long as hell.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Or I listened to like quite a few hours worth of it, and I was like, I hate the Beatles.
We
Beatles suck.
listened to Post Malone's full discography.
We
That's
did,
pretty
and that was
easy. They have three
Three
he has three
hours,
albums.
like 4 hours worth of it.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, Beer Bongs and Bentleys was my favorite.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed
Stoney
that
was my
one.
least favorite.
I enjoyed Stoney.
Yeah, I liked it. It's just out of the three, it's my least favorite.
I'd probably say that his newest album's my least favorite.
Really?
Yeah, I'd
It
probably
has to
say
grow, I think.
I'd probably say Beer Bongs and Bentley, Stoney, and then Hollywood's Bleeding.
I don't listen to Post Malone.
I don't really
I
like
do.
listen to him, but like I have him in playlists and stuff.
Look up. Yeah, Stoney just had a lot of songs that were bad.
Yeah, it wasn't the best.
Like Broken Whiskey Glass was not good. I didn't
Healing
really
Whitney is not very good.
I didn't like Deja Vu.
What?
No, I didn't like it. I don't even
Featuring
know what
Justin
Cold
Bieber?
is. Yeah, I
You
do.
only like it because Justin
That
Bieber's
is
in there.
not true. That is a really good song.
White Iverson was really good, and so was
Yeah.
Go Flex.
So I was
and I
listening to
follow.
White Iverson the other day, and I just don't think it's that good. I think it was
Oh, it's
good
really
enough
repetitive.
for him to blow up, but Go Flex is a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Go Flex is actually probably my favorite song of his. But White Iverson gives me like the same feeling that like Lo-Fi does.
Yeah.
When I started
very
bawling,
nostalgic.
I was young.
Yeah, the lyrics are shit. There's no doubt about that. Those are bad lyrics.
White
But
Iver song.
yeah, it it makes me feel nostalgic for some reason. I don't know what it is.
I Fall Apart. Everyone knows that's my like
fall
fave. No
apart.
Options really good. Congratulations featuring Quavo. I have a video of me dancing to that.
That
in
was the
my
song
cap
that
and
everyone was
gown
playing. Yeah, at the end at
at
graduation.
graduation. But everyone had it on their stories.
Congratulations.
That's what everyone listened to in the graduation.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everybody rolls up to graduation, like playing that in their car.
Every single person. Oh, that's
High school was nice. It was less stressful.
Yeah. But it was also stressful.
I hated high
Yeah.
school.
I fucking hate high school so much.
I hate the school, but I like just hanging with the boys pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
I didn't really have much friends. I had like Peyton.
Well, they you're forced to sit next to people, so therefore like people are forced to hang out with you basically every day.
Yeah.
So you are able to be social without trying,
Yeah.
which was my favorite part about it. Because now you have to like hit people up and be like, "Hey, want to hang out?" And it's like
Yeah.
awkward, and you have to like worry about them rejecting you. But
Yeah.
in school, they're forced to be by you, so they have no choice. You have to talk to me.
So like, hey, yeah, you're my friend now since we'll be sitting next to each other for the next few months.
Literally for the whole quarter, we'll
Exactly.
be by each other unless we get in
Yeah, I
trouble for
hated
talking
those
too much.
classes where, like, they'd never move.
Like our psychology class, we'd
Oh,
always be
yeah.
stuck in those seats.
Those
the
groups
whole
were
those-
so dumb.
At
Okay,
least you
the
got the
first group
shittiest
was
seats.
fine because you pick like
Yeah.
the majority of who's in your group, but the second semester groups,
Yeah.
I did not
I
like
think
anyone
it wasn't
in my
because it
group.
wasn't like it was like too rowdy or something.
Probably, so
I
she just
forget.
picked.
Yeah.
Or so we could like meet new people, even though we
Yeah,
were like
probably.
juniors and seniors in high school, so we have known these people.
Yeah. for
Yeah,
real.
honestly, that shit was so
Like I
sweet.
got
It's
along
like,
with pretty much everyone in that
Yeah.
class.
well, you gotta meet everyone, make new friends.
Except when
Like,
I talked. Or is that what you were gonna say? Did you didn't even talk or whatever?
You would like, I just remember you would like shake sometimes.
Shake?
When we sat by each other, and I'd be like, "Are you okay?"
Oh yeah, I was probably just.
And you're like, "I'm just really high right now."
Yeah. I get to shake sometimes. It's all right.
Dude, yeah, I got along with everyone in high school. The only
Yeah.
people that I don't like went to McKinley, so. The only people
My BFF James Wilcott went to McKinley,
Nice.
yeah.
but we became friends during the summer. But like we would like talk to each other at school sometimes when he went to Memorial.
I always thought Jimmy was older.
Me too. When I found out he was the
Dude,
same
he-
age as me, I was like, no way. We're in the same grade.
He's got like
Yeah,
a full beard
He's
right
had
now.
that beard since 7th grade.
Yeah, I know.
Or
Really?
earlier.
He's been
probably.
growing it out, I think.
Yeah,
Or
no,
at least
he was
I saw-
the kid with facial hair.
Yeah.
So, Marty, what if you were to buy, like, let's say 5 firearms, what would be your dream 5?
Oh
My-
shit, I like that.
Okay, yeah, I like this. My number 5.
I'm gonna make a list actually while you're saying.
Yeah, okay.
Is this another notebook?
I don't know a lot of guns or like
Call of Duty has taught me a lot over
Yeah.
the years about firearms.
I really like rifles.
Here's the thing, though. The thing about like military games is that,
They're not always.
well, yeah, but the military, like, well, Call of Duty actually has some pretty accurate gun names, but the thing is that the military, they rename guns. So, like, they always add the word M before it. So, for example, this
M1 Grand.
Yeah, well, yeah, this is a Colt 1911 because it's the Colt brand, and then the 1911's the model. So it's a 45 caliber Colt 1911 pistol. When this is used in the military, they call it a M1911 because they like to add M's and then take the brand off and do a bunch, like they change the names. So a lot of the guns in Call of Duty in those games they use the military name for it, which isn't necessarily accurate for civilian purposes, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think number 5 would have to be like a vector.
Ooh, good,
Very modern
good
weapon.
choice.
I don't know.
I don't know who makes vectors. I'd guess like CZ or something. I
Ye-
have no idea.
I think so. Or maybe it's
Maybe.
Yeah, I wonder if
it's
Look it
something.
up.
It's definitely foreign.
I love the look of vectors. I like
Yeah.
they sound cool when you shoot them.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure they take 9mm.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Chris Vector,
Oh yeah.
Chris Vector.
which is actually an American company.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
They
just
take
thought-
they take 9mm rounds, don't they? Right?
Well, I mean, obviously it depends on the exact-
Standard, I guess.
Yeah, so the cartridges that actually 9mm isn't on here. Well, it's an American company, so they're not gonna have like 9mm's a
Oh, I guess.
European.
Yeah.
But yeah, they come in 9x19mm Parabellum. If you get a vector chambered in that, I feel bad for you because that's gonna
'Cause
be
that's-
impossible to find.
Yeah.
45 auto or /ACP, whatever you want to call it. 40 Smith and Wesson.
Ooh.
9x21mm, 10mm auto, and 357 SIG. So yeah, it comes in quite a few different ones.
That's weird. Number 4. Let's see. I really like. I'm gonna go with a pistol. I really like Desert Eagles.
Okay.
The big, scary
Yes.
Deagles.
That's an Israeli weapon. 50
50
caliber.
cal. 50 caliber pistol.
Yeah,
Like, that's fucking nuts.
Yeah, I feel like it's semi-automatic too, and
Mhm.
my fear with the Desert Eagle is that it would double back on me.
Yeah.
But which
That's why you like
Yeah.
load one bullet into it and shoot it at a time.
Just be very careful with those things.
Yeah. Number 3, I would probably have to put. Probably. I'm not like, because like I obviously haven't shot any of those guns before. But like using them in like video games and stuff, I've always enjoyed those. So next one, maybe. So number 3. Number 3. Maybe I'd say AK-47, top 3. Number 3. It's just a good, nice. That one I've shot before. Shout out to Peyton.
Yeah.
I do own a
AK-47.
yeah, it's an IO AK.
Yeah.
You guys all know what AK stands for?
I've heard it before. I can't remember though.
It was invented in 1947, which is
Mhm.
why it's called a 47.
Yeah.
And the inventor, his name was Kalashnikov, so it stands for Automatic Kalashnikov 1947. It's a Russian gun.
Yeah. Built tough. Built to last.
Yeah. I just want to. I've said this a million times, but people who own ARs are faggots. Just kidding. They're kind of nerds though, but I won't hold it against you. AK all the way, 10 out of 10.
I'm trying to think of number 2.
Yeah.
I know what my number 1 is. But I'm trying to think of my number 2. Maybe I'd go with Maybe like a PP Bisons are pretty cool. I like they got a unique mag on them. I don't know, just kind of cool. I like the name of it, PP Bison. PP. Amy wasn't amused by that. Yeah, you are. How old are you again? 18. I'm 10. Catching charges. All right. My number 1 is an MP5.
Really?
I love MP5s.
I'm trying to think of who makes MP5. It's a German company.
Is it HK?
It is HK. It's HK. The HK MP5. They make a... HK isn't really... Like, the brand HK isn't really mentioned all that often. But there is an LMG in Black Ops called the HK-21. And that's the only time I can think of them actually saying the brand. But yeah.
Yeah, so that's my top 5 guns. You got the Vector. You got the Deagle. You got the... What'd I say for 3? AK. 2 is the PP Bison. Number 1 is the MP5 with ACOG.
Okay. So I'm
The
trying to do my
ACOG.
top 10. I'm almost done.
Yeah.
I need 2 more.
I can't, like, I'm not ranking these in order necessarily. These are just,
Yeah.
like, the 5 that I'd want. And I just need my number 1. So, I know what it is.
Yeah. It's right in front of you.
No, this is not number 1.
Dang.
It's number 4.
I'm surprised. Oh, wait. You're number 1. Let's see.
I'll give you a hint. Wait, actually, I want to get this right. Well, I know what type of ammo it is. I don't know the caliber. So 1 second. There's a lot of dead. Okay.
Yeah, they're just trying to create a list right now.
So, my number 5 is the M1921 Thompson submachine gun.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, it's really not a reliable gun.
No.
And a lot of people who own them don't recommend buying them
Yeah.
because
They're a cool showcase, though.
they're really cool. Like, if you want to look like a mobster, like, that's the gun you got to go for.
Yes.
And it was the standard infantry, well, it was the standard submachine gun for the American military during World War II. The standard issue gun for the American military was the M1 Garand, which is iconic. It's not in my list, but it would be like number 6.
I think I would add M1 Grand to my... It would be like top 10 at least.
So there's that. The Thompson, I forget. I don't know what ammo it shoots. I think it shoots 45. Actually.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's
At least
45.
in PUBG, it shoots 45.
Yeah.
I remember playing that game.
That's where I get a lot of my gun knowledge from. That's why I said a Vector's in 9mm, because in that game, I'm pretty sure it's a 9mm. That's
Actually, I'm gonna
chambered in.
look this up. But yes. So okay. Well, I'll just move on. Actually, the Colt 1911 that definitely shoots 45.
Yeah.
I have one right now. Standard air, another World War II era gun. A lot of these are. All of them are, but one actually. But it is. It was the standard issue sidearm for the U.S. military. Almost every single soldier in the American military was equipped with one. So this is the standard. Yes, I actually have it in front of me, so that's neat. But the standard infantry, this is what every single... I mean, I don't want to say that for a fact, but this was the standard issue pistol for the American military. So, they'd have an M1 Garand in this boy, or a Thompson submachine gun in this guy. This was always on them. So, very neat. Chambered in 45. 45 is an interesting cartridge because it packs a big punch, but it doesn't travel very far.
No.
It's kind of I like to. Whenever I think of a 45, I think of just a fat guy trying to run. Like if he hits you, it'll hurt a lot, but he's not going to go very far. You know. All right, my number 3 is the Winchester Model 97. I actually have one of these. Yes.
Shotgun.
It's the slang term for it is the trench gun.
Yeah.
It was the Germans tried to ban it during World War I because it was super devastating towards them. Even while they were using chemical chlorine gas, they were trying to ban shotguns from World War.
What fucking pussies.
I know. But it was very devastating, and it was one of the big reasons why they lost the First World War was because, and then it was also used in the Second World War too. I have a sport version of it, so it has a longer barrel, and I want to get. They have the gun store that I go to has an actual military version,
Ooh.
so I would love to buy that, but it's hella expensive.
And you just bought another gun.
Yeah, I just bought a 1911, so. But yeah, the Winchester 97 shoots. It's chambered in 12 gauge, so that's a pretty universal cartridge. You can find it everywhere, 12 gauge. So it's pretty nice. After that is the Winchester Model 94. Winchester's a good brand, by the way. Winchester and Colt are my favorites. Winchester Model 94 is a lever action rifle. Yes. Lever action was very short-lived. I actually don't know what it's chambered in at all because I don't have one, but it's basically the point of lever actions was they were trying to get as much bullets downrange as possible, so they made an action that was really easy to use quickly, and then those were popular for about 20 years, and then they came out with machine guns, self-loading automatic rifles, so they became obsolete. So most lever actions you find are from like 1870 to 1890. So, or 1890s. So, yes. And my number 1 is the Russian-made submachine gun, the PPSH-41. Shoots 7.62 by 25 millimeter Tokarev rounds, which is a pistol cartridge.
That's weird.
Yeah, it shoots a pistol cartridge. Which
Isn't
is
that
pretty
side
small.
loaded? Or no?
Hmm.
No. I'm thinking of a different gun. Never mind.
No, the
Carry on.
PPSH, yeah, it's. I mean, there's the regular banana magazines that you can get, and then there's also the drum magazine, which is, it's iconic,
Yeah.
and which is a 71 round drum magazine. It is one of the. It was, I believe, the fastest firing weapon in World War II, besides the MG42, which is a German machine gun. And
Is that the grease gun?
no, the MG42.
Yeah.
The MG42 is a big machine gun. The grease gun, I don't think that's really.
Oh, yeah. It's like a Lewis
Lewis.
with the disc mag.
I don't
On
know.
top.
This is the MG. I don't know. This is the MG42.
Oh yeah, I looked it up.
It's they put it on top of tanks.
Yeah.
It was called Hitler's buzzsaw, but yeah, it was the fastest firing gun in the world at the time, I believe. But the PPSH wasn't far behind, so really neat. If you shoot it, there's flames that fly out the sides. It's really a neat thing to look at, people shooting a PPSH. But
You should get one.
I should. They're kind of hard to find, and fully automatic weapons, you need to go through a lot of.
Get one that's not
hassle.
fully automatic.
Well, they didn't make them really after World War II, and they made them fully automatic for the Russian army. So,
Dang.
yeah. But the ammo is pretty cheap because
Yeah.
they still make Tokarev ammo, and it's really cheap. So, once you get the gun, you're set. But yeah,
So
that's my top 5.
It's Peyton's top 5 guns. Now to Josh.
All right, yeah. So, my number 5 is the Uzi
Forgot about that one. It's a good one.
because of Lil Uzi.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, just kidding. But that's part of it, probably.
Uzis are sick.
Well, yeah, Uzis are really.
Aren't
sick.
those chambered in 9mm?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
most are. Peyton,
Yeah.
9 mil. Uzis,
Oh, Uzis?
they're chambered at 9 mil, I think.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
Israeli open bolt weapon. I mean, I'm sure there's a bunch of different caliber that
Yeah.
chambered
Yeah.
in, but
The most common one's probably a 9 millimeter.
9mm Parabellum, 22 long rifle, 45, 41.
22 long rifle.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, I mean, and it's also can come chambered in 45, so it can be like this too.
Hmm.
But yes.
Interesting.
See.
Sorry. Yes.
Number 4 is the Garand.
The M1 Grand.
Yeah, that one Garand.
I
It's
want
a
to hear
good
that
one.
ping
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah, same.
I've never
I love
shot
that noise.
one.
Yeah. After loading the clip.
They have
Yeah.
a couple M1 Garands at the gun store.
Ooh.
They did have a Tommy gun.
Ooh.
They did have a 1921, but some dude bought it while I was there.
Damn.
He was a very fat old guy with a trench coat. I think he was trying to become a gangster.
Probably.
So look
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, look out, Eau Claire. We got a mob forming with old men.
There's a man that comes into my work that looks like he's in the mob, but he's not. He just lives in Menominee.
That's where a lot of gang activity goes down.
Does he
Lot
have
of drugs.
greased back hair?
No, but he wears a trench coat, has like rings, a cane. Brenda told me he just lives in Menominee and shops at the gas station that she used to work at.
We have a lot of weird people that come to work.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Number 3 is the Deagle. Because it's
Because it's a fucking
very big
deagle.
and cool.
Put a hole. Big ol' hole.
A lot of things.
Big ol' hole.
Number 2 is the MP40.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't know. I really like that gun.
There's one at the gun show every year. It goes for $40,000.
Jesus Christ.
It's more than like a new car.
I know. They're really expensive, but most World War II weapons are. I just looked it up though. PPSH, they're selling one for $3,000.
Ooh.
It's a Hungarian-made one, and they made it in the '60s. But yeah, it's gonna be kind of a shittier version than what I want. But
So it's only $3,000.
yeah,
Yeah. Might have to
Invest.
do it. Yeah.
invest in an authentic World War II Russian one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those probably are pretty spendy.
I'm guessing they'd be about the same as an MP40. Pretty similar.
Yeah, probably.
And what would your number 1 gun be?
I don't know if this is the actual name of it. I think it is, but it's the DP28 with the
Disc.
disc mag on top. I just really like the look of that.
What?
I
forgot.
I don't know if that's the actual
The
name of it.
DP28 is I believe it's a Japanese gun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's Russian.
Oh.
It's Russian. Yeah. It's the DP27.
Oh, it's okay.
It was invented by Vasily Degtyaryov, which is pretty Russian sounding.
Yeah,
It
for
was
sure.
used in the USSR from 1928 to 1960.
Damn.
Holy fuck. Damn. It's still being used to this day.
Really?
In the Syrian Civil War, apparently it's been being used in the Syrian Civil War.
pretty
Nice.
sick.
Yeah.
That's pretty recent.
Why
Yeah.
Why that choice? It's interesting.
Yeah. Because it looks cool, probably.
It looks cool.
It looks cool,
looks
probably.
cool.
We have
Chambered
cool
in-
guns.
It's chambered in 7.62 by 54 mmR. I've never heard of that in my life.
Well, shit.
Huh.
Probably
Good luck finding
Yeah.
cartridges.
for real. But yeah, that's my list.
Now we have to go buy all of them.
I
I'm
think
down.
the next on my list is a Thompson, because you can usually they're a little bit rare, but you can usually find one. A PPSH you never find those.
Yeah.
No.
I have to look online for a while. To
I wonder
find
where I
one.
could get an MP5 from.
Those are
MP5s
probably
are pretty common.
yeah.
Yeah,
can
but
get
they're
'em brand new.
expensive, aren't they?
I don't know.
Probably.
I mean,
There's a ton of them. Aren't don't like law enforcement. It's not like they're.
You can go on HK's website right now and look it up. I mean, they
Yeah.
probably sell them off the website.
HK.com. That's what I'm looking up. That's not it.
How much are Uzis?
Heckler and Koch. There it is. Product overview MP5. Doesn't say a price.
Nice.
Yeah, there's
Products.
no price on it.
Rifle. Oh, it's a rifle, isn't it?
No, I think it might be
It
considered a
can-
pistol.
Really?
Yeah. It's 9mm.
Hmm.
Here it is.
Oh, yeah.
Gunbroker.com. They go for anywhere between $800 and $2,000.
Oh, it's not too bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
I found one with 4 magazines total, and a scope and a suppressor, and it goes for $5,000. But yeah, so I'd say go for it, dude.
R4Cs are cool too.
You could have bought one with the Cougar money.
That I didn't get.
Yeah, he didn't
but
get money for that.
I know.
Those
Sadly.
accounts on lockdown.
Amy, what are your top guns?
Honestly, I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't really have a. I don't know.
Which one out of Peyton's guns do you like shooting the most?
The AK.
Good answer.
Yeah.
That was a good answer.
My favorite's still the 97. The 97 is the
Yeah,
best one.
Winchester.
Yes.
I really enjoy shooting your AK,
The AK is pretty fun.
but I really also enjoy shooting the 1911.
Yeah, same.
That
That's what I
was a
gonna say.
fun one.
The
I really like
1911 is just
handguns.
So iconic.
Yeah.
Like, you see this in so many games and so many movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like,
How much was it again?
it was $850,
And some change.
Damn.
which is not bad. There was a World War II like memorial one at the gun show.
That was like $2,000.
It was $2,000, and I was gonna buy it. Like, I was dead set. My dad was like, "No, I'm not gonna buy this for you. This is too expensive." So,
And then you bought the AK
yeah,
for $800.
I bought the AK instead. But I have a 1911 now, and this one is like the. This one is just like the World at War one, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's
We are.
Put a picture of your sweetheart honey boo in the grip
yeah.
they did in the war.
Yes.
We are at an hour and 10 minutes.
Ooh. There's a lot of dead space, though. I guarantee it.
Yeah, true.
This
It's been a couple times.
What the balls?
What'd you do, Peyton? He broke his gun already.
I think it did.
Okay.
All right, that's okay. I guess we have 3 audio tracks on this one because it decided to stop recording. Cool. We probably are gonna wrap it up soon.
Yeah. But
So, yeah.
yeah. Guns.
Guns,
Music.
music,
and guns.
Guns and
That's the
music.
title.
Yep.
Tunes and guns or some.
We were low end. Yeah, we're going to work on some skits.
Hopefully.
I need to finalize some ideas, and it's like, I don't know. I feel like I want to get working on it, but then we end up like running out of time really quickly. So,
Yeah.
but I have I have a lot of ideas. If you guys have any ideas, I'd like to work on you with them too. So,
Okay.
I can think
Okay.
of some.
but yeah, we'll do some more skits. I feel like that's how you get a bigger audience, because podcasts, you know.
Because
Yeah.
there's probably not a lot of people listening still
Yeah.
at an hour and 13 minutes.
And our skits get more views than our podcast. That's
Yeah.
pretty
It's
obvious.
my brother who watches them, and then he
He just
laughs.
watches them on repeat.
Yeah, he just watches them on repeat.
Why?
That's good.
He watched the.
Does he really like them?
I mean, I think they're funny.
Yeah.
He just
Want a chip?
That's pretty funny.
It's probably our best one.
So
Some great film work done by yours truly.
this is my list of guns. I'm gonna cross off the ones I own.
All right. Well, do we want to wrap up then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you guys for listening. This has been this week's podcast.
Yes.
Yes. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah. And don't forget to listen to some music and shoot some guns
At the same
At the
time.
at the
Yes.
same time.
Listen to Foggy Mountain Breakdown by Roy Clark while shooting a fully or semi-automatic rifle at the targets of your choice. You will not regret it.
This is facts.
Yeah.